YouTube, how you guys doing out there? This is Sports News Talk. We are recapping Mike Perry versus Jake Paul. I just want to get straight down to it. What were we watching? What were we watching last night, you guys? We waited a long time for this fight to happen, and what did we witness? We witnessed a big Jake Paul who was in easy 25 to 30 pounds heavier than Mike Perry. We witnessed a Mike Perry who had no reason to be in the boxing ring. He had no business to be in there. He should never have been in there. And the only reason why I feel like was in there was the fact that he needs the money. And that's the only thing I could think of, because why else were you in there? Mike Perry is a fool. He was talking in press conference how he couldn't believe how fast Jake Paul has gotten. Come on, Mike Perry. Man, the way you walked in the ring last night, I don't know what. Man, I got 8-year-old kids over here in the boxing gym that fight and approach the ring way better than that. That was so amateurish. Kudos to you, Jake Paul, for going in there and doing what you had to do by busting up Mike Perry the way you did. Congratulations. You know, that jab was fierce. It was popping his face all over the place. And there was nothing Mike Perry can do. He couldn't even block it. He was so buff and so pumped up on testosterone, you guys, that he couldn't even get his hands up by his face, but maybe once or twice to block a shot. I'm just going to get into it. Jake Paul is a bad boxer too. He has no skills. He let that fight go 6 rounds when that fight should have been done in the 2nd round. You're coming in 25, easily 30 pounds heavier than this fighter. You can see it. The fans can see it. The people at home can see it. And you were able to rock this dude in the 2nd round. But then you go back to your corner and you're huffing and puffing like the big dragon who has no air, looking to breathe. They're pouring water all over you. You're redder than red. And Mike Perry's over there just brain dead because he doesn't know no better but to get punched in the face, because he doesn't even block the whole fight, you guys. He doesn't even put his hands up maybe once or twice. Not only did that, and the reason why he's trying to say he got his rib cracked in the 1st round with that body shot, but it was a nice body shot, but that's what he gets for not putting his hands where they need to be. Your hands got to be tucked into the ribs, and the hands got to get up by the cheeks. He did nothing. The hands were up by the cheeks. Nothing was by the ribs. Jake Paul, you should have had that boy out of there, like you said, in the 1st or 2nd round. Mike Tyson is going to have a heyday with you coming November. He is going to bust you raw if you approach that ring the way you just did. Because I don't care if Mike Tyson's 57 years old. The way he hits the bag, the way he approaches, the way he approached Roy Jones Jr., still shows that his muscle memory when it comes to boxing is still there. And you, my friend, are going to be in trouble come November if you get in the ring fighting the way you just fought against Mike Perry, against Mike Tyson, because Mike Perry had no reason to be in there. He should have never been in that ring. He should have stayed back in bare knuckle boxing where he had a name. He tried to come over. Kudos to him. We all know he was in there just for the money, just for the check. Otherwise, he would have never been in there, you guys. I'm telling you. He got a lucky punch. Might even been a headbutt that cut Jake Paul. Who knows? The fight was so sloppy. Who knows? So, we'll see. We'll see what takes place come November. My bird. We'll see what takes place come November, you guys. We're going to go ahead and just leave it on that note. What a bum fight. What a lame fight. The fight before that, H2O, that was a nice fight. The Serrano fight was a boring fight. I don't know what else to say, you guys. Sorry for the people in Tampa for spending the hard-earned money to get those tickets. But we're going to go ahead and leave it on that topic. We're going to go ahead and leave it with that. What a bad fight for boxing. What a bad night for boxing. And all the way around, you guys. Hopefully in November it'll get better come Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell so you get all notifications every time we upload our video. This is Sports News Talk. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening. And just leave a comment and tell me what you thought about that fight last night, you guys. Me personally, I thought it was a setup. I personally thought it was a setup. I thought they were only in there for the money. They're not in there for the sport. It's bad for boxing, and it should have never took place. There was a lot of bad fights last night. It should never happen, and it just shows that anybody can get into boxing these days, make a little bit of money, knock a few people out, and all of a sudden you're a big name when you're not. I don't know. I don't know what we were watching, you guys. It was the Jake Paul, Logan Paul show. All right, you guys. Thank you. Stay safe and God bless you. Peace.